Greetings from Tracy Area Public Schools. My name is Chad Anderson and I am the Superintendent of Tracy Area Public Schools. Today I'll give you an update on COVID-19 positive cases and quarantine numbers in our surrounding area and in our school. We have had mostly a quiet winter in regards to COVID cases from December to April. Positive infections of COVID-19 have been low during this time, which has also not caused us to quarantine hardly any students or staff. All staff members that have wanted a COVID-19 vaccination have received one. That is great news because we are less likely to be concerned about large amount of absences due to COVID-19 cases or quarantine with our staff members. It is also good news that Minnesota has opened up COVID vaccinations to children 16 years of age and older. The downside is we're now seeing an uptick in COVID-19 cases in Lyon County and in our schools. Currently, Tracy Area Public School has 3 positive cases of COVID-19, but we do have 92 students in grades K through 12 that are on quarantine due to close contacts. Cases are on the rise in all 6 of the surrounding counties. In the last month in Lyon County, there has been 217 new cases. 61 of those were 18 years of age or younger, and 17 of them were 10 years of age or younger. I just wanted to share some of those numbers with you. This could largely be because many of our older population has been vaccinated and many of the new cases are younger because they have not been vaccinated yet. I've also had some good questions regarding COVID from our parents, so I wanted to share these questions with everyone. First is, why can't we follow the Minnesota Department of Health and CDC option for a shorter quarantine for our students? And the answer is we could do shorter quarantines, but we must provide 6 feet of social distancing when returning to school for the remainder of the 14 days. And since we're all in person and not restricting any social distancing, we cannot guarantee that any students will keep 6 feet of social distancing when returning to school. Therefore, this really is not an option for schools that are doing all in person. The second question is, why are teachers able to stay in school when their class has been sent home for quarantine? And the answer is if a teacher has received both of their shots and it has been 2 weeks since their last shot, they may stay in school because the vaccination has reached full efficacy and the staff member is at very low risk of contracting or spreading COVID-19. Another question is, can we test out of quarantine? And the answer is no, because symptoms can still show up within the 14-day window. If you have other questions, you can access the school district website in the blue COVID box for answers, or contact Mrs. Ashley Swan, our school nurse, Mr. Michael Munson, the elementary principal, Mrs. Kathy Von Dracek, our high school principal, or me, Chad Anderson, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can with answers. We ask that everyone remain diligent as we approach the end of the 2020-21 school year, and we ask the following. Contact the school if your child is ill and give us the reasons why they are home. We ask that everyone continue to wear masks when inside and just stay at home when you're sick. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but we're not there yet. We have 7 weeks of school remaining, filled with fun and exciting celebrations for our students. We do not want any of our students to miss out on these special occasions due to a potential quarantine or illness. We're not as concerned about ourselves as adults that have been vaccinated, but we're more concerned about our kids missing out on these exciting times because of a quarantine or because of an illness. As always, I appreciate your patience, flexibility, and understanding. When Para Peterson with the Headlight Herald asked me how I would describe the last 12 months, the first word that came to my mind was roller coaster. I specifically thought of the Wild Thing at Valley Fair. I love riding this roller coaster because it takes you high up in the air, brings you down fast, and has all sorts of twists and turns. And that's kind of what this year has been like. We've had our highs, we've had our lows, and we've had twists and our turns, and the ride is not over yet. Keep hanging on and know that we are doing the best we can every day to keep everyone safe while doing our best to return our school to normal as much as we can. We have 7 weeks left in our 2020-21 school year. Together, I know we can make it through this and be in-person learning for all of our kids and stay safe. And remember, once a Panther, always a Panther.